Yo and hello everyone, so I'm here today to talk about why you should, instead of working, be on welfare, because, well, it probably pays more than your actual job. When COVID started and everything was locked down and people were getting on unemployment because of that, I kept seeing these articles where people were finding out they're actually making more off unemployment than they were making off the actual job. So, what's the point of putting in all that energy when you can make more by doing nothing? And number two here, the commute. The commute to work can be draining. It seems like most people live at least half an hour away from their work. I'm in that boat too. There's some people who claim they drive an hour and a half, just one, or well, 3 hours, I guess, every back and forth every day, which I don't understand. Or even an hour seems too much. I'm capping out at half an hour unless it's paying very well. But even the job I have, it's half an hour away. It does not pay very well. It's just a few bucks above minimum wage. And it just seems like the norm is half an hour away, unfortunately. So that's just another reason to get on welfare if you can. Number three here. Well, also wait, hold before I go. Just getting to work is also going to be a tedious task. Getting a car is very expensive. Maintaining it is very expensive. If you live in the city or have public transportation or able to walk, that can alleviate some problems. But then you get different problems with that. Okay, let's get to number three here. Coworkers. Coworkers can be good, but usually are not. Or even if they are, I mean, you just probably would rather not have them than. I mean, it can be. I mean, it just can be a mixed bag, but the bad ones sting a lot. Are going to leave probably leave a mark more than the good ones. And it's someone you're gonna have to see very regularly. It's just very can cause anxiety with days people work or people you regularly have to work with. That's just I don't know. That's just they can kill it for you, kill the job for you. Number four here, the hours. The hours can be horrible. You can either be getting too much or too little. I mean, both suck. Having too many hours is just physically draining, and having too little is just mentally. Having too many is mentally and physically, but having too little is mentally destroying and can cause more problems than having too many. So it's just like you're kind of in a predicament where you need it, but you also don't really want it, but you need it. And welfare can alleviate that problem where you get it and you don't. You need it, you want it, and you get it. It's just I don't get these people who claim they work over 60 hours a week. That seems just unreal unless they're getting paid a large amount. I've seen people claim they work 150 hours in a week, which you do. There's 160 hours in a week. So if you do the math on that, I mean, it's technically possible, I guess, but you'd have to be working from home. It'd be like sleeping a couple hours at night, and then just working all through the week. I could only imagine ever doing that if I would get to retire in a year just from doing that. And even then, I don't think I would ever do that, because that just sounds like you'd die by the end of the first month. Okay, we got here number five, tedious work. This one's always fun, having annoying work. That's just bothersome and irritating to do. It's always real fun it's just always real fun to do. Just always having to, if you work at a grocery store, you know the fun of rotating items, putting, when you're restocking something, you gotta take all the stuff out of the back to put the new. Well, if it has an expiration date, gotta take the. Well, if the newer stuff goes bad, Like if it's a older date, you gotta take it all back, take it out, and that's annoying. It's like you knock over. It's easy to knock over other stuff. It's just real annoying. I mean, rotating generally, like in produce, that's annoying. Oftentimes you'll find out that I'm just not gonna do it if ain't no one watching, or I'm doing it in a fucked up, weird way where I'm only partially doing it. So that's another reason to quit your job, because that's just annoying and no one wants to do it. Annoying managers getting on your case about stuff, about how you ain't doing your work right when you're getting paid like you're getting paid barely above minimum wage. They often say the wage is competitive. Yeah, it's probably competitive with, it's competitive with like minimum wage. Like most other or most stores pay more than where I work. Anyway, getting to annoying managers getting on your case about shit. Telling you that you're doing something wrong when it's hard to tell. I mean, it's probably pretty easy to tell if you've done like worked somewhere like somewhere for 20 years. It seems like all the managers have just worked there for like ever, and it's like you can't even compete with them. It's not fair. What I got here, customers. If you have to deal with customers, they can be horrible. I think it really depends on your situation, though. If the customer feels comfortable around, like being mean to you, like if you're in a kind of more closed area and you're maybe alone with the customer, they're gonna feel a lot more comfortable compared if they're in an open area with a lot of people around. The customer is usually not right. So we got here the next one: bad benefits or no benefits. So a lot of jobs only have benefits for full-time workers, which is kind of BS. I would be very I don't get why healthcare's got to be such a big problem, considering that's something that everyone should have. If we're gonna make an hour limit, it probably should be like 20 hours, not 40 or 30 or some weird combination. Like it's usually you usually don't even get the benefits for like a whole goddamn year. Like I won't get health. I didn't get health insurance at my job for a whole year. After I averaged out like 32 hours or some fucking bullshit. So if I ever had to go to the doctor for any reason, I guess just fuck me. I guess universal healthcare can't be a thing, so you gotta leave it up to these shitty fucking corporations. And even the healthcare, the bad benefits usually isn't fucking fuck all anyway, and isn't gonna fucking cover a damn thing. They find a way to get out of it. Yeah, you should probably just get on welfare. You can get on what the hell, government healthcare anyway. That's probably it's probably better than whatever's out there anyway. Fuck corporations. Fuck corporatism. Fuck, I can't say it. Corporatism. Yeah, I'm sick of all these monopoly bullshit or this trust. It's just someone's got to do something about it some way, and someone's got to do something about it, but they won't.